Moove, what's happening, Moove? What did they happen? Your drivers are complaining a lot of your present misconduct in terms of the agreement you guys had at the initial stage when most of the drivers signed a drive to own contract with you, driving with the Suzuki Alto and Espresso. I think I'll play a voice note so you guys can hear the complaint of not just one driver, a lot of drivers. I haven't heard there was a time a lot of drivers were protesting. So let me quickly play the voice note so you guys can hear what a particular driver is saying. I would conceal his name and his face just for security reasons. So he sent me a voice note lamenting of the present misconduct from Moove. It's quite lengthy, but let's play it.
If I calculate, Moove is coming drivers, I have my own car at home. That time when fuel can go up, so I felt that this Suzuki does not consume fuel and maintenance will be on Moove. So that was why I picked Suzuki. When we went for the training, they told us that the vehicle is 9.4 million naira. Okay.
9.4.
And it has been driven before. So the first set of drivers, some of them couldn't meet up, some used the car, the conditions were so stringent as at that time. Some cars they will give to you, they've used it for 1 year, some they've used it for 6 months, some they've used it for 2 years. So the one I had, the mileage was about 40,000. So it has been used for like 1 year or so. On that day after the training, the day we'll have to pick the car, they gave us an online agreement, sign fee, where all of us were so much in a hurry to go pick the car. After that, we went to their center at Ojota to pick up cars. But we never knew that on that agreement, there is nowhere stated that the value of the vehicle they are giving us is 9.4 million naira. We never knew. There was nowhere it is written on that agreement. The first set that took the car took it for 12 million. And they say there is a criteria you need to meet. You need to stay online for 10 hours on Uber. You need to do 12 trips and pay them 9,000 for 6 days, Monday to Saturday. That wasn't an issue for us. But working on Uber is tedious because of Uber commission and the fare were not good at all. So most drivers were shuttling between Uber and InDrive. Some wouldn't do Uber. So they will keep calling and disturbing concerning their KPI. You are not meeting your KPI, you are not doing this. So then, but in terms of the money, the 9,400 per day, it wasn't an issue for me. Every day I pay them. Once I check my Uber, do my calculations, I add Uber to the money and I pay them. So that wasn't an issue. So all of a sudden, meanwhile, if your car is bad, you take it to them for maintenance. Maintenance usually takes so long time, so much time.
The exact problem I also had.
When I first took the car in December 2023. The car I was driving had an issue. It was doing overheating. I took it back there on the 2nd of January 2024. I didn't get that car back after 4 months, and they didn't even give me that car. It was another one they gave me. 4 months I stayed at home. They couldn't rectify overheating problem. Okay, if gaskets are burned, they couldn't fix it. So drivers are scared of taking their cars there, so we end up fixing our car ourselves, and they will tell us not to fix. AC issue for my car, I spent close to 400,000 to fix it. So the now came up last month and said, for long, they said they want to increase the money we are paying, they want to increase the money because of maintenance. Cost of maintenance is weighing down on them. So after a long discussion, they finally did 100% increase. So from 9,400 to 18,700.
Wow.
From
Daily.
9,400 to 18,700 per
Daily.
day. In a week, that came to about 112,000 when it was atrocious. and they promised that we were going to put CNG. They actually put CNG for some guys, but CNG has its own disadvantages because you wouldn't, for that car, for this Suzuki, you will not have a boot again. You will not be able to carry luggages. Secondly, complete full tank of CNG cannot carry you full day. You have to refill twice in a day. And most of the filling stations usually have queues, and most of them don't have CNG. So drivers started protesting. No, please bring it down. They refused to protest it. Drivers started making noise. They started picking up drivers, started locking up drivers who were threatening them. Anybody that says anything against them on social media or WhatsApp group, they come against that person heavily. So drivers continue to make noise and say some drivers have sued them to court. We're telling them that this money they increase is too much. At least if you can make it 12,000, 13,000, they insist. And even with this increase, when you take your car there for repairs, they don't attend to you quick because they don't have spare parts. That you should go and manage it, or you keep the car until they get the spare part to fix it. So my brother, I decided to go and fix my Hyundai. I packed my Hyundai for 1 year. It was on ground, the tire went down. Nothing was wrong with it. I decided to clean it up, buy new tires. I fixed it just with the AC that is left. I'm returning the Suzuki for them today. And
so that is the situation on ground. Drivers are complaining that the money that Moove increased to is too much, which, if you ask me, is too much. 18,000 plus daily. It's too much. If there was CNG in the car, fine. Although, like the driver said, there's a disadvantage. That car is actually very small for CNG. If you put CNG in that car, you won't have a trunk, and most passengers will want a car that has a trunk. Moove, you have to look into this, because right now there are a lot of electric cars. I'd rather pick an electric car than pick a Suzuki. Presently, what's going on in the market, I'd rather pick an electric car. And he also mentioned something, that when your car has problem, Moove usually takes so long if they even fix it. I also had the same problem because I drove with Moove. There was a time I drove with Moove. That was the reason why I stopped driving with them. I took my car for repair. I never got that car back, so I didn't see a need again going back. So if you drive with Moove, are you currently experiencing this, or this is just a biased opinion from this driver? So let us know in the comment section if you've had present experience with Moove. Let's know in the comment section. But God will bless all of us who have our own cars to do this business. I know it's not easy out there, but let's just keep hope alive and hope that things get better in the year 2026. Until next time, peace and stay safe.